What is up? Welcome back to Fish and Drifts.
Alright, well, it's been a month absence from the tubes.
We lost the GoPro.
Well, someone acquired a GoPro and we missed all our footage from Townsville, but got some snippets.
Yep. So we're going to throw that into this video. And this video is about the new 4AGE, well, ZE, with a big turbo now.
And most importantly, because Brad whinges like no tomorrow, it has AC, which is
We've got no aircon.
never happened.
How good is that, eh? So we've got an AC pump. We'll go through this, but let's cut to the Townsville footage, eh?
Alright, big cheers to Brett and the whole NQ Drift crew. Cheers for having us as always. Go check it out.
Before we carry on, everyone's going to be asking, what the hell is going on here?
So, I can't remember the date.
How long you got this for, mate?
Archerfield's last ever drift comp.
Yeah, right.
We passed it on the way, we were going to Brisbane. That went past on King's Transport.
Yep.
And haven't touched it.
Have a look at this thing, eh? What do you think, Dad? What do you think of this?
Think of the big monster.
Fucking rust bucket here. One of a kind.
Yeah.
The tip is over there too. Just let you know.
You brought it to the wrong place.
Yes, we know, but secretly deep down, he likes it.
Grand National with that one in, in the Rust Bucket Awards.
We can make that.
The Rust Bucket Awards. Should have that. Should have an award for all Rust Buckets.
No, the AE wins.
A different category.
No, mate.
It's a 1966 Chrysler 300. It's one of 6 in Australia.
Yeah.
Left-hand drive.
What are you going to do with it?
Drive it.
Drive it.
Got a few events coming up next year, and I'm not going to be doing much racing, so I'm going to need to be able to do a lot of driving to and from events.
Hey, right. So she's the old classic, eh?
Well, we can fit about 8 tyres in the boot. So it's
You're going to drift it.
no, it's a support vehicle.
Oh, yeah, right.
Carry those racing pros around the countryside.
We'll go over this thing in another video, but we're getting into the 4A GE today. We've got to button up a few things. We've got fittings. We've got to button up here.
Yep.
We've got, just put the spark plugs in, is that right?
Yep. So we've got brand new GDR coil packs. It is getting a brand new harness and Haltech from 11th Hour Tuning.
Yes.
Scotty's going to be doing this, smashing it out, like all new sensors, drive-by-wire throttle. It's getting the full catalogue.
Yeah, so...
And aircon.
AC, we got AC. How good is that? So we got an OEM intake plenum. We've got a brand new fuel rail from CNC in Thailand. 600cc injectors. Customized the valve covers with AN10 fittings for breathers out to a catch can.
Oil filter sandwich plate for the pickup lines of the turbo.
There we go. So we've got to button all this up as well before we drop it in. This is the motor that come out of the red AE92.
Yep.
So this is how we've dressed it all up now. After we stripped the AE92, this is the parts that we've got left over. So as you can see, we've stripped absolutely all the rubbish off it. I've got another 4A GZE sitting here in pieces. So we've been stealing parts to make one motor out of two. The 4A, once you put the aircon pump on, it covers up the oil galleries coming out and the water coming out. There's two spots there on the block. So now we've got a sandwich plate where the oil filter goes on, and we've got 3 outlets for oil. So this one here is for the dash oil pressure. This will be the oil feed for the turbo, and then we've got the Bosch temperature and pressure sensor for the ECU.
As requested by Scotty.
Yep. Scotty, we'll need that. When he wires in the Haltech, he'll have all that. Send him the information he requires, and then we don't have to bother with fittings in behind this big bracket here. That's the last thing we want if something goes wrong. So I think that was Jeffrey's idea to do that. $50, happy days. So we'll get that on now.
It's pretty hard to see, but the AC bracket and everything is just right in the shit of a spot.
Cover all that. So now we've brought it all out like this. How good is that? Hey, so I'll get that on now.
What are you doing?
Time to make some AN lines, mate. I reckon. So we're gonna have oil feed, something like that. Oh, you're on?
First time a phone rings in who knows how long.
I think that's your grinder account.
Probably.
You have a boy. You have a boy.
You're the one that's playing with the hose.
Hey, right. Let's do it. Let's do an AN fitting in real time and see how long it takes. Let's start a challenge. Let's start a challenge amongst all these YouTubers, eh? What do you reckon?
Yeah.
How long it takes you to do an AN fitting? Right? So, part of the challenge, have it already marked. That's only head start. Beep, 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 beep. Only head start you get.
We're going to have to go and see Shelby at Autobahn. She's got to get us some oil and a filter.
Don't worry about Shelby now, mate. Hey, Shelby. I know you're watching. Okay, timer starts now. Oh, the fitting.
I'm more worried about the bloody angle grinder hitting the thermostat housing.
The angle grinder.
Mate, you're already giving everyone a head start.
I know, I don't have nothing ready. There we go. Righto.
You set yourself up.
Yeah. So that goes on there. Under the pump here. We should blow it out. See, that's why.
You're good at blowing hot air.
There we go. Make sure the end's all nice and clean. All right, take your tape off now so it's easier. Get that, jeez, under the pump. Put myself on the timer. Oh, I made it too good. The cut's too clean. Get on there. There we go. Get that fitting on. Come here, Jeffrey, come here. There we go. This is not how you're meant to do it, but this is how I do it. There we go. Boom, boom. What do you reckon that time was that, mate?
38 seconds.
38 seconds, probably nowhere near it.
I think we started at 190 something.
Oh, we got the tools, we got the tools. Oh, they're wrong. They're wrong.
How come he didn't run like that when the He didn't run like that when the S15 was on fire.
I knew you would put it out. Okay, and the timer stops. Oh, it's not quite tight. Timer stops now. There we go.
Well, I stitched up by putting spanners away.
Yeah, obviously it'll be a bit more efficient, but tag your favourite YouTuber and let him know.
Do they even make their own hoses?
Well, good question. Let him know that Fish and Drifts can make an AN hose.
Yeah, but why are they silver and one's black?
Because stainless for the turbo side, because it gets hot.
Yeah, but you're Mr. Anal.
That's why that's stainless.
Yeah, but you haven't painted it black yet.
No, because these discolour. That's how anal I am. These discolour to like brown when you put them on the turbo side. So I get stainless ones so they don't colour. Sometimes I'm smarter than you think. We should get Jeffrey, eh? See how long it takes him to do a fitting.
No.
No? Alright.
Because if I get it
reckon
wrong,
Cole versus Jiggy.
because if I get it wrong, then I'm never going to hear the end of it when it leaks.
We can't do Joel, because Joel doesn't work on his own car.
He sucks too much. If I'm Scream Arena, he's Suck Arena.
There we go, so I'll nip that up with a spanner now. The rest of the line's going to do in the car because I want this to be pretty neat, and we got a dump pipe that's going to be here, so we got to know where on the wall. Hey, still in the forky. Oh, not dropping this in today.
We'll probably be in a minute or two.
What I was saying, we're going to do the rest of the hoses in the car. Because of the dump pipe situation, we didn't need to know how to come across the firewall. Lost our forky, but next clip we'll be dropping this in. Look at that, Jefferina!
It's got a 16 valve now.
Yeah, how good is that? So we've got the motor just tilt back a bit at the moment because up next is flywheel, clutch.
Clutch, flywheel, and we'll try and get this box back together and get it sitting in there, gearbox cross member, and then it's snug and home.
That's it, eh? So once, yeah, as Jeffrey's saying, gearbox is in, that's when the motor sits in its right spot. But you're not going to see that this episode. We're going to shut it down.
Shut it down, mate.
That's it. Shirts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Black Friday's tomorrow.
We are the most organised YouTube channel going. Should have probably mentioned this at the start. No, you know what? You did see this at the start. S15 shirts are out.
Go buy one today. fishanddrifts.com.au.
See ya.
See ya.